offer advice. We can't be an impact. I think we can be an impact and offer advice without having all those things. Sometimes your experience in life, certain situations you've been through, certain revelations you have, certain traumas, these things that we've gone through have been there. They aren't there on purpose. Everything's on purpose. If you listen to Wayne Dyer, everything that happens to us is on purpose. Even, And we are back, guys. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for being here. Every minute, every type of idea, everything counts. I'm excited for you guys to be here. And again, thank you. This is day 13. I think this is I think it's day 14 of the quarantine. And apparently, we're going to be here for another couple of weeks because the president just announced that he's extending their guidelines to the country. Let's see how can we get out of this. It's getting really serious out here. I'm still trying to produce and still making my content. Obviously, the kids are home, so it's a little more challenging. But I really want to share a message with you guys here today in regards to the book that I'm reading right now, The Linchpin by Seth Godin, where Seth Godin is talking about more of, hopefully inspires you guys, keeps you guys motivated. I know it's keeping me motivated. I have my days where even today I was just like I didn't want to post anything. I really didn't want to talk about anything, but I came across a quick takeaway from his book, and two things that I want to share with you guys. Basically, first is that something I've been kind of realizing as I get older. Sometimes you think that you can't make an impact, you can't be helpful, you can't even make it in whatever industry or career, whatever it is you want to make it in, because you don't have the credentials, as we call it. Credentials could be obviously schooling, experience, even enough knowledge. But he does give an example. Knowledge is definitely needed in any industry, that any type of field you want to be in, but it's not the only criteria. In order for you to be impactful and make a difference and be a linchpin, it's not the only thing. It has to be the full package, right? You have to have that those personality traits, being able to connect with others, being able to lead others, not just tell them what to do, but exactly inspire them to do things, not tell them to do things. That's the whole two different sets of values. Anybody could tell somebody what to do, and make rules and make them do things they may not want to do. Certain individuals that are able to inspire others is a whole different gift. If you watch a lot of inspirational, motivational videos, there are individuals out there that can talk you to go run through a wall. They can lead you, they can inspire you to go run through the wall, right? And that's their gift. And that is what an inspirational leader is. Someone that can inspire you to do better, and be the best of yourself, and be able to bring the best to the company or to the mission of the business. Not just a rule follower and just being underneath the radar. You want your team to be at their best, no matter if they outshine you, and that is what I feel like as a true leader. The leaders that I've worked with, I felt that they were true leaders. They were the leaders that they gave credit to their other partners or teams or team members, and sometimes there's some people that we work with. I can recollect there's certain times that I work with certain leaders that you would do a great job on a certain project, or you would do a great task, and they would take the credit for it. And the difference that I've worked with certain leaders is that the leaders that I've worked with are definitely another level that I would do, work above and beyond for them. Are the leaders that they will give you your credit when it was due. Regardless if they were going to get the recognition, they will not take it. They will pass it on to whoever was the one that needed to be recognized, and not caring about being in fear of being replaced, or being in fear of not being recognized. And most of the leaders that have what it takes and know what they have, they never were really scared of being, you know, of not being recognized because they knew what they brought to the table. They were very confident in themselves. They weren't insecure. They knew that they can easily be, you know, what they felt that they needed to be, and they weren't in fear of having somebody else and come and replacing them. And that's something that I feel like also plays into being a great leader. And the whole point of this quick little rant for me here is that I think we feel that because we don't have enough things in line or certain criteria or certain experience that we can't lead. We can't offer advice. We can't be an impact. I think we can be an impact and offer advice without having all those things. Sometimes your experience in life, certain situations you've been through, certain revelations you have, certain traumas, these things that we've gone through have been there. They aren't there on purpose. Everything's on purpose. If you listen to Wayne Dyer, everything that happens to us is on purpose. Even what's going on right now with this virus. I was listening to Kasi's in the morning. He's like, this is what we needed right now. This is an awakening. This is taking us away from our regular everyday norm and making us realize that it's not the norm, that we can change, that we can make our lives better, that we can kind of, that we've been kind of sleepwalking through this, basically lifetime so far. And now we have a chance to reboot, come back stronger, come back better, come back even with a different objective, right? Everybody's gonna be in the same playing field. So I think the difference makers of moving forward from now is gonna be the most conscious. Who benefits from this time? Who makes themselves, I would say, better personally? Not, I'm talking about skills wise. I'm talking about also consciously. Just more empathy, more gratitude, more humility with others, because we have seen how it's affected everyone from all different backgrounds, from all different economic status. So everybody's on the same playing field. We know that no matter what, any of us can lose our lives at any given moment, and it doesn't have to come by, something that we can protect ourselves. We can live in great areas. We can have the highest security systems. We can read the best books. We can do all these things, but when it comes to that, nature, it can wipe us out. And I think it's gonna give us a lot of humility, in my perspective. So he was talking about also how, that being said, that you don't have to wait to experience all these things or to be an expert somewhere to actually start, having ideas and start improvising, start implementing, and start also even sharing your ideas with others, because your ability to connect is the gift that you're giving to others. And if they're able to receive that gift, that in itself is for you suffice, or I would say enough for you to not only be on purpose in this world, but also the other individuals that are receiving your gift will feel your connection, will feel your authenticity, will feel your vibes, and naturally you're gonna be an influence or an impact, in the sense that your courage of you starting, leading, moving forward is going to give courage to others behind it without you even noticing. And that's something I personally have seen, that certain things that I've done that I just do it out of just habit, and also at sometimes I do it because I feel like I don't want to be letting fears take over me. I have inspired others to do things that they probably otherwise wouldn't have done, and some of them have come to me later on like, hey, I really like what you're doing. You definitely got me going on this area of my life or whatever. And that wasn't my main intention, right? My intention was to share my ideas and what I'm going through. And at the same time, I'm seeing that not only am I helping myself, I'm helping others. So out there, anybody that's thinking, doubting themselves, that they don't have what it takes, they don't know, they haven't read enough books, they haven't seen enough courses, they haven't had the work experience, whatever it may be. If you have a message, you got to share it. Your ability to connect with others is the most important thing. And that's what I wanted to just get the message across, was being able to connect with others authentically now in this economy we're living in, this world we're living in, is the truth. Everything else can be bought and sold and traded, and everything else, skills, you can learn them. But the only skills you have to really focus on are skills and to be able to connect with others. Being able to bring out the best in others, and also learn about them, and empathize, and have humility, and and be able to help each other on a mutual level, not on the level of just getting something out from them and having rewards and you're deciding what I'm getting out of it. And I feel like I'm seeing a lot of that kind of fade away because it's not working anymore. We as individuals can read that. We can tell. We can tell somebody's just out here to make a quick buck and they want you to buy a certain product. He says you're not selling a product. You're not selling even a service. What you're really selling is a connection. A story, an excitement to another individual. You're selling that purpose of belonging or that meaning for belonging, right? Something that I feel like we all have. We all want to be part of something. We all want to be inspiring and motivating each other. At the end of the day, that's what I feel like we all come from. But if you take away anything from this video today, and again, this is day, I think, 15 of the quarantine, I'm not sure, is that we inspire, motivate, and connect with others in order to be just who we are. Not to be there because of a purpose or because of I'm going to get this promotion or whatnot. It has to come authentically. That's what I'm trying to say. It cannot be that you want to connect with somebody just to have access to something, or you want to be, I guess, with the right individuals. It has to be authentic. I think personally, if you're trying to start a brand or a business or whatnot, I think you have to first and foremost start with yourself. And there was one thing before I finish too. It says you might start your project. Quick example, I can start this YouTube channel, and it might never ever do anything. I might fail at it. I might fail. That's quite possibility, but it doesn't mean that I'm a failure. It just means that you're not good enough for this. I wasn't good enough for this, but I have to, give my gifts anyway. Keep on giving my gifts, and just find other ways to be able to make a living off of it. But doesn't mean that I'm a failure. Doesn't mean you're a failure. Whatever you start, your vlog, the book, the online course, the coaching, whatever it is that you're doing, if you don't accomplish what you feel like you want to accomplish, doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means that you might have to look at a different course or a different avenue of that same style. And that's something that hit me here really hard, because I know being your own ambassador, it is a very, very challenging path. But staying the course and understanding why you started, and also realizing that we're all in this game together. Everybody's out here trying to be the best they can. Everybody has stories. Everybody has a past. Everybody has traumas. We all have gone through certain things that we probably would take back. But I think this is what makes us as individuals. That is where we're going to strive. And now this event that's going on right now is going to mold a lot of us. We're going to be talking about this for years to come. And let's make the best of this. I hope you guys are having a great and safe quarantine. I know for me, has been a little bit hectic. The kids are home, so all your parents out there, I'm pretty sure you're dealing with the same thing. Let's hope for the best and stay safe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.